We are under the lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. James Paxton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Striding into the box, Byron Buxton, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Talk about being caught off guard. You won't see that but once a year. First pitch of the game, and he bunts for a knock, and now they have to deal with him on the base pass.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. At the plate, Jorge Polanco. Strike one to start the at-bat. Paxton has compiled over 65 innings of work, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Buxton gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that misses 1-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Hey, Matty, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Polanco is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, no doubt, I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Now a throw over. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There goes Buxton. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Working for the punch out and the offering. High and deep to right. Judge looks up. And that one is gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Bullet back up the middle. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
That is fair. The third baseman, number 24, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He comes in as a .316 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Ball 2 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful, because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Judge is on his horse, but this will land out there just foul. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. 2 out, nobody on. Full count now, 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here comes the first pitch. Mitch Garver stands in as he looks at a called strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. A 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Minnesota. Jose Berrios is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
So stepping in, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Aaron Hicks, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Comes set, and the 0-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
2 out with the man at first. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Runners going. Fouled away. Three and 2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. And they'll tag him out between first and second. A careless mistake that time, and the inning is over. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Kepler is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days, there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this. But man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Fouled off. Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far this year against Southpaws, Buxton averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll take a look at ball one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-0 delivery.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Twins strand a pair. They're up 2-0. Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. One and one. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. 264 is average entering play. 8 home runs, 27 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Voigt, playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-2. Back up the middle. Gonzalez is up with it. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will get this one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. That's popped up. Gonzalez is there, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind an account, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
The pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A runner at second, nobody out. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the first out.
The third baseman, number 24, Josh Donaldson.
So one away now in the Minnesota third. And here's Donaldson. First offering on its way. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The catcher, number 8.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Garver. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. Hicks is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Kepler.
2 on, 2 out. From the stretch, and he takes ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Twins strand a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in both team batting average and runs scored, so it's safe to say they're among the cream of the crop in terms of offensive production. Talking with some of the coaches earlier, they all alluded to not only the high level of talent on this club, but also the hitters' tireless work ethic. They praised the professionalism these players bring to their craft as a major reason for their success. And they said the hard work breeds confidence when it comes time to compete in the batter's box.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Gary Sanchez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Tyler Wade.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Tyler Wade. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And you can see right there that these guys rank second in the AL in that category. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Pitch outside, the throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runner going a second time. A pitch out. The throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Miguel Sano will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Here's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Marwin Gonzalez as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Gonzalez is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hicks is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The bat, the center fielder, Paxton.
Into the box now, Byron Buxton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Popped him up. Wade is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. A ball and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Into the box, Aaron Hicks. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Paxton. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Now batting.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. ball one. Ball two as the breaking ball misses inside. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. LeMahieu with a great stop. A great stab, but this will be scored a base hit as the hitter reaches first without a play.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
No hits to this point. Hit back up the middle. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 24, Josh Donaldson.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. He's set, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The pitcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
In now, Mitch Garver. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Second and third, 2 away. One and 2 to the Twins catcher. One and 2. Here it is.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The set and the 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Kepler.
So striding in, Max Kepler. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's Miguel Sano as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
1-0 count. Here it is.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Luis Sessa trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. So now to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Sessa, a 27-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And he lays off for ball 1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 3 runs already home here. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with. Now the 3-2 pitch is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right.